Hello student, how are you? Dear student, in previous video we discussed Newland law of octaves, and this law depend to the in our music rhymes sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa. That means every 8 numbers of elements are similar to first elements. That means the properties are similar to the eighth elements and first elements is equal. Second and 9, third and 10th as usual in every row. But some types of defects also, because in these times none all types of elements are invent. So the law only some types of elements to apply are applicable, but not all types of elements. That means in present time something 118 elements are known as, and this law cannot apply to all types of elements. So some types of limitation of this Newland's law. Number one, the law was applicable to elements up to calcium only. Means only 1 to 20 elements. That means the atomic number of 1 to 20 elements. Only these types of elements, the law are applicable. Not after that. Means atomic number to 21. Number two, it contained only 56 elements. So further, it was assumed by Newlands that only 56 elements is exist in nature and no more elements would be discovered in the future. Means in that times only 56 elements are contained, or only 56 elements are known, and further it was assumed by Newlands that only 56 elements exist in nature and no more elements would be discovered in the future. Means only the things that types of law can applicable like that the elements, and the future times uh, no more elements are invented. But in present time something 118 elements are known as, and this all types of elements the rules or the law cannot applicable. Number third, in order to fit elements into table, Newlands adjust two elements in the same slot and also put some unlike elements under same node. Means in order of fit elements, means all types of elements if we set up to different types of row in a table, so Newlands adjust two elements in the same slot. Means some types of group or some types of row, they have presents two numbers of elements like that. Just see here. Here cobalt and nickel, the first row cobalt and nickel, number 1, 2, 3 and 4, four numbers of periods. These two types of elements are present. So adjust two elements in the same slot and also put some unlike elements under same node. And also if we see some types of elements are present in some types of row, and this row the properties are not similar. For example, cobalt and nickel are in the same slot, and these are placed in the same column as fluorine, chlorine and bromine, which have very different properties than these elements. It means an iron which resemble cobalts and nickel in properties has been placed differently away from these elements. So just you see again here the fluorine and chlorine to first row, fluorine and chlorine. So hydrogen, fluorine and chlorine, there are more negative reactive elements, but cobalt and nickel not, because both types of elements in present time they are transitional elements. So if we discuss to hydrogen, fluorine, chlorine and bromine, so the properties are similar. This is the most negative reactive elements, and fluorine, chlorine and bromine, it's also a halogen family, but cobalt and nickel not. But cobalt and nickel are present to this row. So this is the wrong part. So this also in order of fit elements into the table, Newlands adjust two elements in the same slot and also put some unlike elements under same node. Example, cobalt and nickel. So this is the limitation of Newlands law. And next topic, or next part, Medley periodic law. So this is the first person, Dimitri Medley, in 1869, who arranged the all elements and represent a table or periodic table. So Medley periodic state, all types of elements, the physical and chemical properties are completely depend to the their atomic masses. According to this periodic table and the law of Medley periodic table, the properties, physical and chemical properties are completely depend to the atomic masses. And also he is the father of periodic table, means only the first person who arrange the all elements and represent a periodic table. And this periodic table especially divided, means classification of this periodic table in two parts, group and periods. So total seven groups and ninth period, and 1 to 7 periods are divided into two sub group, and group number 8 are divided in three parts, and group number 9 is blank. So this is the Medley periodic law. And next video we discuss do the classification to this periodic table according to their group, according to their periods, according to their characters. Okay, thank you.